let's talk about Amazon Poly. So we have seen Amazon Transcribe, and there we can convert audio to text. Amazon Poly is the reverse of it. So you have the text and you want to generate a audio for it, a voice for it. So for that you are going to use the Amazon Poly. So it uses the concept of text to speech, the TTS, which we are using from long time. We would have seen in our phones also this TTS engine is there. Okay. So now for the Amazon Poly, we are going to have four engines. Okay. And these basically differ on the quality of the voice output, how much expressive it is, or how much human like it sounds. And obviously, the costing would be different for the different ones. Okay. So there are four, starting off. The basic one is the standard one. So this is going to be a much of a robotic voice, and there wouldn't be any emotions or expressions in the voice. It's pretty like just somehow reading the words out of the text. Okay. Then we have the neural one, which is little bit better from the standard and obviously a little bit costly. Then there is the long form, which is going to be a much expressive and human-like voice. So earlier there were just these three options there. Now, since the Gen AI is came into picture, so we have the generative engine as well now, which is going to be the most human-like voice you can have, but it is actually cheaper than the long form. It's going to be costlier than the standard and neural, but cheaper than the long form. So generative is the most suitable choice for us now. So now let's see it into our AWS account. So here you can try it. Okay. We can select the engine from here. Let's try for the standard. You can select the language and then the voice. And then the text you are entering in here, and then you can just listen it.
Hi there, my name is Russell. I will read any text you type here.
So it sounds much robotic, right? Now let's try model.
Hi there, my name is Olivia. I will read any text you type here.
So this one is little better, like it take pause in between, right? So a little better. Long form, I don't know, it's not supported here, but we can check the generative one.
Hi, I'm Olivia. I can read any text for you. Test it out.
So it's much expressive, right? So now let's see some of the features of it. First feature is speech marks. Speech marks is basically when you get the output audio file. So with that, you will get a JSON file as well. The JSON file will have the timestamps of everything, like when the speaking started, when a next line is started, when the next paragraph is started. So this JSON is actually used to do the lip syncing. If the output audio you are trying to sync it with a video, you are trying to add that audio to a video, you need to do the lip syncing, right? So in that case, you will be needing this speech marks. Next is the lexicons. Lexicons is the pronunciation library. It's a global pronunciation library. So if you see here, we have the lexicons. So we we can have words which has to be pronounced in a specific way, right? For like industry specific words, uh, we might have some brand names or maybe some employee names which have to be pronounced in a specific way. So those things we can store in here in the lexicons. Then we have this SSML, which is the speech synthesis markup language. So this is used So in that text, you can add these markup language. These markups you can add within your text to alter the output. Alter means like you can add, let's say, a pause in between, or you can emphasize on a specific word. You can add some word as like whispering some part of the sentence you want to be like whispered. So those you can add in the input text as a markup. So let's try that out. So we'll try it on the standard one, because standard one support almost all the SSML tags. Let's see some of the SSML tags. Let's try to add a pause between sentence. This one, S. So the sentence we have to put within this markup. So let's say this is the first sentence. Let's first hear it how it sounds as of now.
Hi there, my name is Russell. I will read any text you type here.
Now let's try to add that up.
Hi there, my name is Russell. I will read any text you type here.
Just add a little more delay in there. Already some delay was there, because I think it can identify from a full stop also that there is a sentence change.
Hi there, my name is Russell. I will read any text you type here.
Maybe I need to add this one also in here.
Hi there, my name is Russell. I will read any text you type here.
We might not observe that much. We might try some other SSML tag, but that's the concept. We can use it for any of these things, adding a pause between paragraphs, adding pause between sentences, and emphasize word. And some of the words we might have to speak in another language in between, right? And then a lot of other functionalities are there. So we can use it to have our more natural sounding voice, right? We can add our pauses and everything, emphasize words, whisper words, so that the output seems to be more natural. So that's all about Amazon Poly. There would be some questions attached in the YouTube description related to the topic. Please try them out.